think and the words we say, we're creating our world every day. What are the thoughts that we don't see that hold us in this misery? Once we know we're writing the script, then maybe we'll change the language a bit. You see, words like try and words like fate, they keep us living in the same old state. Words like could and words like should, they keep us living in the same old hood. Then we want to search the clouds and yell and scream and cry out loud. And responsibility we deny, but we're the ones telling the lie. So the last thing that I thought was really, really important was faith. Because guess what? If you don't have faith, it'll never happen. If you don't think it can, it won't. If you think you can, you will. If you think you can't, you won't. Either way, you're right. The one thing that helped me was looking at who has the power. Stop giving the power to someone else. Someone else is determining how I feel. If I feel bad, it's someone else's fault. If I feel good, it's someone else's fault. They gave me a compliment, I feel good. So I decided to be my own best friend to me and determine my own destiny. And no longer must I, or will I, depend upon a mate or any outside friend to give me power, to give me strength, to mold my life or shape my world. Since I began to discover myself and seek the essence which lies within, I found some peace, some dignity. I no longer accept reality. I'm no longer swayed by others' advices. I'm no longer paying the guilt-ridden prices. In raising my children or quitting my job, I now realize it's my hand on the knob. We create through the words that we speak. If we think about someone, well, doggone if they don't show up on the bus or in the store, and you're like, girl, you gonna live a long time. We was just thinking about you. We were just talking about you last night. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's like, well, were you gonna run into them anyway, or did you create that? Well, I sure wish I could have a Jaguar, or I wish I could have a Honda, or I wish I could have what we're really saying is, but I can't. So sometimes we're saying one thing, we're really saying something else. It may not even sound like it's a negative thought. You're saying, oh, I just said I wanted such and such and such. Yeah, but what you really said was, but you don't think you can have that. And so it's almost like the universe responds to whatever it is that you're putting out.
We want more. We want more time. We want another man or another woman. We want someone who's going to do this for us. We want a better job. We want so much more, but yet we don't go after it. We stop short. We accept less. So when we accept less, we can't have more. If we say, for instance, I want a Jaguar, then why do we go out and buy a Ford? You see, so if you say you want a religious man, why are you in a bar getting a man? You know, wait until we have the right resume paper. We want to wait until we have the right picture. We want to wait until we have enough money. We want to wait until we have a PR director. We want to wait until we wait until we wait until, and we don't get anything done. Every step takes us to the next step. It's like an ever-unfolding staircase. And we're all on different levels, different steps, if you will, not even levels. Because the staircase is moved like, everybody ever seen the Harry Potter thing? And you know they go on the staircase moves, and all of a sudden they're over here. It looks like they were going up over here, and now they're over here. So it's a magical, mystical, magnificent, marvelous universe. And when we change the inside, the outside just automatically changes too. That's right. Spirituality. And how will I know him when he comes along, this man so tall and built, so strong? You'll know him not because he's so fine. You'll know him because you'll love without trying. Who needs a wand when I can wave my hand? Turn the world around right from where I stand. I've practiced and preached, and I've strived for and reached. And I've seen for myself what no others can teach. We're not bound by physical means. We are ascended from kings and queens. Where do we come from? And where does it end? I mean, are we in control or at the mercy of the wind?
I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm beginning to flower. I now realize that I have the power.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you all very much. In here, this is who we are, who we've defined ourselves. We have now confined ourselves within the restriction of what we think these words mean. When you go do something, go for it, 100%. Take yourself out on a limb. Control at the mercy of the women. Now, how effective is that? I don't care if it's brilliant on paper. If you're not delivering it, you're not going to be a part of it. Yeah.
We election with the will election.
Okay. You got to take more time, man. Okay, what you got?
Nothing. All right. I'm going to read mine. I'm going to read mine. It never brings you down.
You were doing great. What happened?
All right.
You were doing great.
All right.
Someday, some way, sometime in space, you will find your original face.
My name is Posey. I'm an English teacher at August Martin High School. This is my second. I asked them any person or that had influenced you or made a really strong impression on you and why. This young man, he had wrote about how this one person he had met prior, a couple of months before, had influenced him and it made such a strong impression with him by the way she spoke, by the way she walked, by the words she used. And he said that he was so influenced with this woman, he called her the woman with the words.
Welcome to Fade to Black. My name is Renee McRae.
Hi everyone and welcome to Fade to Black. My name is Renee McRae and I'll be your host this evening. We're here at the 35th Annual Audelco Awards.
12% increase. One of the ways that I determine this increase is through measurement.
Can I tell you what's hurting now? Like all up here. I wish you all the success in the world, and I know that you're going to change the world with the things that you're doing. Thank you, Renee.
This is my 31st season.
Oh my
with
goodness.
Black
Does he even look 31?
I'm actually 25.
We're sitting here with Jerome Preston Bates. I don't even know where to begin. He's an actor. He's a dancer. Now, before you leave, can you tell us something that's coming up on All My Children?
All I can say is I'm going to be hunting a lot of people down. I'm going to be keeping law and order in All My Children for a while. So look for some dust to be kicked up and some handcuffs to be coming out.
New arrival into a corner where he's vulnerable.
Yes.
Is this rape? I think it is. So this happens all the time? This is the kind of thing that happens?
Yeah, they actually set you up.
I mean, I don't hear a lot of people coming from jail talking about this.
Oh my God! I don't know if you guys remember Roller Coaster of Love.
You need to see Renee McRae. I mean, she will get you off your feet. She will get that foot up under your butt, and she will show you the things that you need and the keys and tools that you need to live a successful life. I'm telling you, that woman, she touched me in such a special way. So definitely check out Renee McRae.
The light goes on, the stars come out, and the smiles on the children's faces are just, they can't be measured in words. So if you can bring Renee McRae into your classroom, she's a person that the students will thank you for 1,000,000 times over. Renee McRae, truth and rhyme. Magic comes from her words.
Heal yourself, even if you're ill, and you have the power to do so. And I'm just touched, and I have the chills from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying from my heart. And it's a spiritual, my spiritual self is coming out, and I was touched so by that poem. You have no idea.
Interesting. I flipped the pages, and I realized it was dedicated to someone else. I decided to borrow it over the weekend, but after reading it, I couldn't possibly return it. So I had to confess, I stole the book, but I did replace it. Every household needs one of these. Food for the soul.
Lyric, meter, and rhythm, while she's exuding all of the energy that comes from her, is something that you can say you're a writer or a poet, but you cannot teach what Renee does from the heart. It has to be unguided.
I have a big sister, and I'm about to introduce you to her. And I never know her bio, so I asked her bio today. She has a book, by the way. It's called Truth and Rhyme. I met this woman years ago. I had to be close to 10 years ago. I'm not going to tell you how we age, but this woman is phenomenal. She speaks at schools and community functions. She kind of mixes poetry with motivation, and she's inspired me. I used to publish a magazine called Superstar, and this woman submitted poems to the magazine, and I didn't get letters for the magazine. I get letters at the magazine for her. I mean, that's how phenomenal she is. The true search begins within and discovering her true love, speaking. See, I always knew I needed somebody to work with me, and this, I swear, when it's all said and done, you are going to be working with me. She works with this and that and the other thing. I want her with me. You understand? This is Renee McRae. Give her a round of applause.